We bought a retired old folks home bus back in 2021 and had high hopes to turn it into our dream toy hauler. 4 years later, we still haven't done much with it, and now we are presented with an offer that may be the best thing for this bus.
So we're really not going to do anything with this bus.
Now, we've had a lot of hopes and aspirations for it, but as the years have gone on, we've acquired a few other projects.
A few
other projects that would be better suited for us than this.
This is just a monster of a project. That's the issue.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm not motivated to spend months of my life doing this.
On the Granny Mobile?
Yeah, it's just, so, I mean, when we grabbed it, the price was right. The engine and the motor, the transmission and everything all works really fantastically. The chassis was really what we were after.
Yeah.
But just cutting that thing up and getting rid of it is going to be like, what are we thinking?
Well,
that's not our genre of vehicle.
There's a couple of factors. There's the factor of the motor and trans, which was like our initial, okay, if we buy this, at least, we have our value, 6.6 Duramax, Allison transmission, like Mac Daddy. But now we have another one that is loose. It's not, you don't have to pull it, nothing. It's just sitting in a vehicle. Right. So we don't need two of them. Not to mention, we don't really need the retirement home bus. And we have the RV that we take to trips anyways. We don't really need a hauler to haul and also to camp in. We really just need like a ramp truck. I mean, look at it. It's just gotten uglier since we donated the nose and, the million other things that we've left it to sit and accumulate, like critters and all kinds of things.
Well, that brings me to the point of why I have you here. Is so I have a one of my childhood friends, Millsy, Steve Mills. And I've talked to him. You've never met him.
I haven't.
But
might as well at this point.
Yes, he's part of my family, and he's had some bad luck in his family over the past 6-7 weeks. He's lost both his parents.
Pretty close together.
Yeah, very, very close together. So, and he's inherited a bunch of stuff. Now, Steve lives in Costa Rica, as you know.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So he can't get anybody to get back with him on shipping all that stuff back to Costa Rica.
Wait, his parents are in the U.S.?
Yes. So
were in the U.S.?
Mississippi, yes. Lots of things that from his childhood that he's inherited, and he needs a way of getting them back to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you going to do? And he said, I'm going to buy a truck, like a box truck. Or truck and trailer or whatever. And we were having this conversation, and I don't know why it just popped in my head. I was like, dude, I have a bus that is got no seats in it. It's kind of perfect for.
Well, dude, the cost of shipping, you might as well just buy something rather than pay. I can only imagine what it'd be like to ship something down there.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that what we do is we build this bus. We get it back roadworthy, tires. We put maybe the rooftop AC on it. Maybe we do a little generator. We still do the build that we said we weren't going to do, basically. But we kind of slapstick it together.
In a very redneck way.
Right. Just slapstick it together because, we're not going to wrap it or anything like that. It's going to be going through Mexico, Guatemala.
I mean, you want it to look like crap to be going through those.
So I'm just thinking like this might be something that we can get rid of the bus, donate it to Steve. He doesn't have a lot of money. Yeah. So I think, I would just put tires on it and do some stuff and try to find maybe a used generator.
Do an oil change.
Yeah. We'll get Harry over here because Harry owes us. For the front end anyway.
Yeah.
I'll get him to do like a little tune-up on it, because he's a diesel mechanic guy.
Yeah.
And I think we get it together,
Oh man, this thing would go.
And we're not doing it any favors, just letting it sit here.
No, and it's kind of an eyesore, and we need to thin the herd a little bit, especially things that we're for sure never going to get to. So I like that idea because it's going to go to somebody we know, and it's a good candidate for. How many miles is that? Like a couple thousand miles?
all Steve told me was this 58 hours of driving.
Wait, from South Carolina?
Yeah. Well, no, from Mississippi.
Okay.
So I figured if we get it going and we road trip it to Mississippi.
Wait, you road trip it or you and I road trip it? Because I love the idea of you guys driving it, but I don't know if I love the idea of me going through Mexico.
I think if no. That's no. Costa Rica, yeah, no. That's not happening.
Can I meet you guys there?
Yeah, you can meet us there. But no, I don't even think Carrie's on board with me driving through Mexico and Guatemala and Costa Rica and all that stuff. Even though Steve is like, oh, it's like Walmart's everywhere and
Look,
it's like normal. I don't know.
We're very privileged to live in a country that we live in, but I don't know if I feel safe going through Cartel County, okay?
Yeah.
I think it'd be in our best interest to keep this thing as much of an eyesore as possible so it doesn't attract anybody, because that is quite a journey, and I don't know the safety precautions, but mechanically I think this thing is a 10 for what you guys are going to do with it.
Yeah, it hasn't moved in 2 years. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Amazed that the daggum tires are still holding air. I mean, all of them are still holding air.
That's what I'm saying, man. This thing is a runner. Well, this thing
I don't even want to open this hood right now with this.
Oh.
Wait. Whoa.
Looks about the same.
Yeah, I bet the AC even works if we just have it charged, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's all together. It runs perfectly. You know, we need to get the lights set up. We just need some headlights. We don't need anything fancy.
Yeah.
You know, these windows, these side windows, they're kind of a problem.
Yeah, we can fix that. Even if we just glue them shut.
Oh.
The only thing we got to figure out, though... Oh. Hey, Pops.
Yeah.
Look at the roof back here.
What's this?
Not even that. Look at the
Don't
roof.
touch that. Oh yeah, we got a little water damage.
Just a little bit. It's all right. At least we can remove that.
Wow, I think that's poison ivy or something.
It's Virginia
See how
creeper.
waxy it is? Yeah.
Look at it. It's all in here too. It's surprisingly dry in here. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. Wow.
Okay, so rooftop AC. So people, I don't know that we really filmed a bunch of when we bought the camper.
No, I think we just talk about it.
But didn't we film it going and getting it and everything? I think we did.
I think we filmed it, but I don't think we highlighted it enough. But we bought a wrecked, like, 2022 camper that somebody rolled. We own a wrecked 2020
even some lights
camper.
Too. Oh, you got one LED on one side. The other one's not quite there.
It's going to be the donor for our toy hauler that we're going to build. It's going to be pretty interesting, but there's some good parts in here we can definitely use.
Yeah.
So we could use the parts off of it.
I mean, we still have cabinetry. Look, we can like fix this to the side. We can, you know, it's got, these are all the seats and the bedding. So there's a bed that we could put in here technically. I think that, so like from here, like from these two windows on, we make like travel center, right? Like for us, like a travel place. And then the rest, like this would give him plenty of room to put all his stuff in there. The only thing, I wonder how many snakes are in here.
It's a couple frogs.
It's even the kitchen sink and the toilet are here. But this, yeah.
Just have to cut all that out.
We have to cut all this out and see what the roof is like and seal it up. And I have all that sealer because, you know, I have a whole roof seal system for the RV.
Just gonna say flex tape.
And I think we could flex tape it too, yeah.
Just the fact that you can stand up in this thing
Oh, yeah.
Like for the convenience of traveling that far, you know, you have a driver, you have command central, you have somewhere where you can sleep. And then the bonus of just having the storage space, whether you can participate on that journey or not, this is going to be such a helpful thing for him.
Yeah, he was, Steve was like, yeah, I'll just paint the windows so nobody can see in it. They're already painted.
I forgot about that because somebody else was living in here. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember your little lion shirt?
Yeah, Steve would probably fit in that perfect.
I do think, given what we're never going to do with this, this is a good opportunity for this.
So there's going to be some effort put into this to make it work. Do you think you can figure out the wiring for the generator and everything to do all that?
I think we could. It's all pretty standard.
Or are we biting off too much here?
I don't think so. You know what's great too is Harbor Freight makes a lot of stuff like inverters and all that stuff you need for that, because it's not like you need that crazy of a generator. Okay. You know, you're just powering a couple of things, and anything else can be creature comforted, like phone chargers and stuff can just be hooked up to the alternator and the main battery.
Well, I don't want to make it too nice too, because if I make it too nice, then I'm not going to want to get rid of it.
You're going to want to get rid of it, don't worry.
Yeah. Well, it's been 4 years. We've had this for 4 years.
Have we really?
Yeah, it's 4 years.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I went back on the video and looked, and it was 4 years ago.
You know what this reminds me of, though? When you were sitting in this very nasty seat, and you're like, all aboard!
Oh, yeah. What do you think? I mean, Steve, this is what Steve literally said to me. He said, yeah, man, I'll take it down and make it a livable space for somebody and rent it on my property.
There you go.
In Costa Rica, so.
I think it's a decent candidate for that.
Put some plexiglass in here, like you were talking before.
You know, it's killing two birds with one stone. It's getting it out of our way, and we're helping a friend. I'm not against it. Plus, we have another parking spot. We can buy something else.
Well, my goal when I get back from this trip is to really have, you know, start cleaning up this area. You know, like start getting rid of the tires and wheels and find a place inside for your car. Get the rot runner over at the storage yard into one of the storage containers. All this stuff over here, I want to get this stuff cleaned up and get it inside.
Ultimately, so we can pull this thing out, empty it out, clean it, and work on it. Because we can't move this in the shop. There's no way.
No, while I'm gone, can you work on the rot runner in your car?
You know what's really cool? We already devised a plan for this.
Sweet.
So, we're hoping by the time you get back, hopefully this will be there.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Okay, so you know how you have to trick the battery for charging, right?
Yes.
So these are so dead.
We do all the time.
Wait, did you try turning the key?
No. Probably wouldn't hurt though, wouldn't it? I doubt it. Lights might come. Oh no, there's lights are not hooked up. Key's still in it. Nah, she's dead.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, we'll hook another battery up to one of these batteries and do the jump start thing and then just let it run for an hour or so.
And hopefully those batteries will still be good. But if they're not good, then, you know, I'll buy batteries. I mean...
Well, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fire it up and run it and, like, drive it around. We're going to have to figure out what's wrong with it mechanically. So, like, when we want to get coffee, we need to, like,
take
convoy. Because this thing is registered still, isn't it?
No.
But...
Absolutely not.
Okay. You did take the registration
No, the insurance on this alone was $900 a year.
That's not bad.
Just saying.
For a bus?
Yeah, it was expensive just for general liability insurance. I was like, are you kidding me? So, I didn't think we needed to spend the money for having it sitting here for 4 years.
No, that's understandable. I just remember seeing the registration slip showing up. I'm like, this thing's still registered?
Yeah,
no, but we need to get this thing running and keep those batteries going and see if they're going to be any decent. And if they aren't, then we'll just go get new ones. They're expensive, but necessary. And then this section, we need to, like, somehow figure out how to get this old AC unit out. Because if we can even just build, like, a box that a generator or something going, or more underhead, whatever, underfloor storage, we can put the generator and stuff here and save room on the inside.
Yeah, because this is like a whole refrigerator system in here for the AC unit.
Yeah, that giant unit that was in there.
And yeah, the unit's gone off the back, so the air handler's part of it. So we need to just get rid of that. We can put it in the recycle pile, and then really make some really cool spots down here. I think would be neat.
But to start, we're gonna need to go through like 6 bottles of bleach.
Well, we've done that before.
We'll do it again.
And seal up the windows.
What's crazy though is this thing looks like absolute garbage, but it runs like a dream. Like it's a runner.
See the holes and stuff? Like this kind of stuff is just, all this has to be replaced. And we're not going to do that.
No, but what's great is you can literally just,
Well, Steve
he can re-side it, you know.
Steve can reside it. Steve can goop it and seal all the holes.
Well,
I can see him right now. If we get this thing running and driving, I can see the smile on his face. It's going to be so massive.
for the small price of friendship, I think it's worth it.
Hey, listen, he's my brother. He's like, me, Jim, and him. We're like the three amigos.
I know, I've heard all the stories. So let's throw the idea around before we get wrenching, and then let's get wrenching, because we have a lot to do, not to mention everything else we have going on around the shop.
We've pretty much made up our minds that we aren't going to do anything with it. Might as well help out a friend. Would you guys watch us prep this thing for its long voyage from South Carolina all the way to Costa Rica?